Hello everyone, and thank you for this opportunity to share this video about constitutional developments in Thailand for the Government Law Year in Review. My name's Anna Jejets. I work with the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance, International IDEA, on constitution building democracy in the Asia Pacific region.
Hi everyone, my name is Kem Thong Thonskuln Rungrung, and I am an assistant professor at the Faculty of Political Science, Chulalongkorn University, based in Bangkok, Thailand.
So we thought we'd structure this short video around 3 questions to give you an insight into what has been happening in Thailand. So the first question is, why are people in Thailand demanding that a new constitution be drafted?
Right, so there are symbolic and substantive reasons for a new constitution. The 2017 constitution, our current constitution, is the product of the 2014 coup d'etat. It was drafted in a secretive manner where public participation was severely limited and dissents were suppressed. As the result, the public demands an abolition of the legacy of the 2014 coup and a more participatory constitution-making process. Basically, they wish for another fully elected constitution drafting council. But also, the 2017 constitution installed many mechanisms that obstruct the democratic process. For example, the junta-appointed Senate could vote on a prime minister, a feature of which gives them disproportionately influence to manipulate the government formation. And now, the second question is, what are the key issues in the current constitutional debate?
So at the moment, Thailand is at quite an early stage of constitution making. So the main focus is on the procedural question about how constitutional change will be conducted. The main issue is about the role of referendums and in particular, how many referendums there should be. So under the 2017 law, there needs to be a referendum to establish a constitutional drafting committee. Then, once the draft constitution is complete, there is another referendum, and this is done by convention. However, a recent decision of the Constitutional Court suggests that before any process begins, there should be a referendum to ask the public whether they would like a new constitution. So that's 2 or maybe even 3 referendums in the entire process. Another issue concerns the scope of constitutional change. So many mainstream political parties insist that any process to change the constitution must not touch the chapter of the constitution that deals with the monarchy, and they propose to include this restriction in the referendum question. But the main opposition party, Move Forward, insists that the process should be open and should not prevent a full redrafting of the constitution if that is what the people wish. So our third and last question asks, what are the prospects of success in this latest round of constitutional change?
Yes, the current government is very reluctant about constitutional change, partly because they do not want to upset the military who oversaw the 2017 drafting process, or they might risk another political crisis and perhaps another coup d'etat. They finally set up a committee to review a referendum process, but many observers consider this decision to be just time-buying tactic. The latest development is an attempt to formulate a referendum question, which is highly problematic and controversial. The government would like to ask if the public would like to have a new constitution drafted from a wholly elected drafting council that would not touch upon the monarchy. As you can see, this question in itself is very ambiguous because it includes many questions into one. That is why many people are not buying into the government's proposal. This tug of war is expected to continue into late to 2024 at least. All right, so that is all the update from Thailand about our latest constitutional development. And I hope that we have bring you some interesting fact and information from this part of the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you.